Hi guys, this is Daisy's Empire. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. One of the challenges people have these days is, how to move to a country, not just a country, but a good country that is going to accommodate their dependents, a good country that is going to enable them get a job easily. Okay, so this brings me to Finland. I want you people have discussed about Finland before and I've told us a lot of things about Finland before now, but I want to bring you this information is very, very crucial and important for you about Finland, okay? Why do you need to choose Finland? Why are people interested in Finland? One of the reasons why people are interested in Finland is that, number one, Finland has more opportunities. Jobs are in Finland for you to do, okay? And if you get to study in Finland, if you're going to study in Finland, your dependents will move with you immediately. In Finland, you don't have to wait for 6 months or 3 months after relocating before they come. As you're processing your study, doing everything, you can process the visa. In fact, you can go with your dog, your chicken, your cow, everything you have, your entire household to Finland. You move with your wife, children, okay, to Finland. There is no age limit to study in Finland. That's why Finland is very flexible, okay? And Finland government or Finnish government allows your dependents that are moving with you to work for full time. Your dependents can work for full time and the students can work for up to 30 hours a week, unlike some other countries that give you just 20 hours to work. And if you start doing overtime, it's like a crime. Okay, so Finland, as a student, you, that is the applicant, can work for up to 30 hours. Your dependents can work for up to 40 hours. That's full time in a week, okay? And in Finland also, there is an integration program for your dependents. Like you apply as a student to study in Finland and your wife is coming with you, or you applied, your husband is coming with you. There is an integration program for your dependents. There is integration program for your dependents, and these dependents, the time they are doing the integration program, they will be paid some stipends during that period for their upkeep, okay, which is very good. Most countries don't have this offer for you. You're on your own. They won't even give you access to have dependents around, not to talk of paying for them to go and be doing integration program. And this integration program, language is included in it, so they will learn a whole lot of things about Finland. Okay, then after living in Finland for like 4 years, these are the things that you need to consider if you want to move out of your country. After living in Finland for 4 years, you are going to be getting automatically permanent residence after 4 years of living in Finland. And after your 5th year in Finland, you're entitled for your citizenship, Finnish passport. But this one will now come. That's when you are expected to get the language certification. Okay, with the language proficiency, once you get the language certificates after 5 years of living, you can become a Finnish citizen. Okay, and Finland is like number 2 strongest passport. Finland passport is like number 2 strongest passport in the whole world. Okay, you can travel to 193 countries visa free with Finnish passport. That is how strong Finnish passport is. Accommodation is easy in Finland. Unlike other countries, accommodation is very, very easy. It's very flexible to get. In fact, Finnish government, from what I got, they build houses, they develop estates and keep. Okay, and then they have a lot of houses or buildings which nobody is living in. What it means is that if you have your money as a student, you prepare to come to rent accommodation, you're not going to be looking. It's not like in Ireland that you say, oh, accommodation is not easy to get, houses are not easy to get, or in London. Okay, in Finland, there are houses to get for you and your family as far as you have your money to pay for it. The only accommodation that is difficult to get is hostel. If you are coming as you want to live in the student hostel, because it's subsidized. Hostels in Finland are subsidized. Government pays 50% of the hostel fee, then you as a student pays 50% of your accommodation. So there is rush and it's cheaper. That's why that one is not easy. But when it comes to normal accommodation, as a student, you can decide not to live in the hostel and live outside the campus. And then, do you understand? And then pay for it. And it's not difficult to get. The only challenge you get in Finland, as I speak to you now, is just the weather. It can be very cold in Finland during winter time. Just the weather. That is the only challenge, okay? And the current courses you can apply for at the moment in Finland, in most of the universities, is the practical nursing. There was a time we talked about practical nursing here, but that one was under scholarship. If you want to still get the practical nursing without scholarship, you want to pay for your tuition and move with your family, okay, you need to pay your full tuition. You search in the schools, they have a lot of them in most of the schools where you can do practical nursing. Just Google practical nursing in Finland. You will see the option. It will take you to the site, then you apply. Okay, if you want to be a care assistant course study, care assistant, so you can do it. International business, practical nursing, care assistants, catering and restaurants. These 4 areas and currently taking admission, okay, so you can apply. The thing is that it's not on scholarship, or you have to pay your full tuition. The full tuition is about 9,100 euro that you need to pay, and you are guaranteed of job. Your dependent is guaranteed of job to do while you're studying, and you are sure that after 4 years you're getting your permanent residence, and after 5 years you're becoming a citizen. So think about it. Okay, so no age limit to study. Finland encourages continuous study, so it doesn't matter your age. They don't look at how old are you, you can't study again and all that. Okay, that is one thing that made me to do this video. Is this, that's the next point I'm going to. I've been telling you guys that I studied after graduating as a nurse and working for 2 years plus. I got tired of the job, and I discovered it's not my thing. I need to switch. We call it Umschulung in Austria, or in German language. Okay, I've been battling with the government to change, to switch. It has been like, it's not easy. I've been finding it very difficult here to switch, to move from my career to another place. If I were to be in Finland, this case would have been settled since. For instance, if you travel to Finland now to study, you want to do practical nursing, or the main thing, the aim is to get admission, to get your visa and JAPA. When you get to Finland, you now realize that after studying practical nursing, for instance, nursing is not your thing. Oh, I need to go to IT or engineering or human resources management. You pick up a course to do it. That time, the government will sponsor you free of charge. It's 100% free, tuition free, that you want to switch your career, that you discovered. That time, you're already living in Finland. It's not like that in most European countries. I have to tell you the truth. This is like icing on the cake, okay? If I had this opportunity in the country where I'm living today, I would have been in school as I'm talking to you presently. I would have been in school studying 100% free of charge, okay? I won't be bothering for anything. And your children that relocated with you will be getting free lunch and breakfast in their school with free school. They are not paying for school fees. They'll just be enrolled in school with lunch and breakfast free, served to them morning and in the afternoon. Then in the evening, you will not feed them at home. Most countries don't have all these offers. I'm telling you guys, they don't have it. Okay, so there are so many job openings, like I said before, in Finland. So you won't say, hey, after graduation, will I get a job? Of course, there are jobs everywhere. Okay, and another thing is this: you can use like one of these 4 courses I mentioned to travel. By the time you now want to switch, or your dependents want to go to school, you can now decide to choose a course. I always advise people, if you go to any country apart from Finland, choose a course that is very lucrative. Don't just go and do a course that is already saturated. There are some courses that that Finnish people are there everywhere. As a foreigner, don't just go and join them and do it. It will be difficult for you. You might get a job, but it will be difficult. But if you choose a course that is very lucrative, that after graduating, you will immediately get a job, man, choose that course, do it, study, and then be okay. Finland is very, very good to stay. Think about all these things I mentioned. Imagine if I was to be in Finland today. I've lived here for almost 8 years. What it means, and I have the language certification of this country to whatever they like. I would have been a citizen of this country today, automatically, because I've lived more than 5 years. So think about it, guys, and don't forget to share this video, please. If you're considering to travel, consider most of these informations I gave out now, and think about Finland. Finland is good. Some of you are bothering language. When you are going to study, it's not a problem. There is no IELTS exam, English proficiency exam. Most times what Finland will ask you to write is their own Duolingo test, Duolingo exam. So you do the Duolingo. Once you pass it, you get your admission to study. That's all. So think about this, and don't forget to share this video, guys. This is Daisy's Empire. Love you guys. Bye bye for now.